We are live. See if the Discord bot will kick us out a promotion. Hopefully it will. Welcome back, everybody, to the Rookzer0 Drawcast. It is January 22nd, 2021. It is free draw. It's free draw day, so there is a link set up on the Discord. If you'd like to join us, there is a link to the Aggie.io software. And yeah, today everyone's welcome today to just come hang out, come doodle, sketch, see what's up. That's it. That's what we got. So yeah, let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let's see, what do we got? I gotta start with the rugby. I always have to start with the rugby. I think that's the best way to do it. But yeah, stream notification worked. Okay, everything's fine. Welcome, Weaving. Jumped in the Discord there. I'm in the voice channel chat today, hanging out. If people want to come hang out in the voice chat or in the video chat, it is the time. Nope, we're here. You did just interrupt the intro, but there we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and start by drawing the rugby. We'll go from there. So today, I think we did, we missed a few of the live, or from Wednesday we missed a few of the viewer suggestions, but I think today we just need to draw some tiny barbarians and that will kind of make up for it. So that's my goal for the day. The prompt, if you will, is just tiny barbarians. Ooh, wow, this is a terrible rugby. I really do need to warm up. Correct. Let's do this. Yeah, the link should be in the general chat, correct? Okay. Why everything got weirded out? Hold on a second. My desk is all wrong. Ah, there we go. Chair's all screwed up. Okay. Let's get this rugby going. What should I do with rugby today? Tiny barbarians, right? Let's get my barbarian hat. If ever there was a tiny barbarian, it would be a rugby. Hip hip. The bugbearian. It's alright. I think I made that joke in the bugbear. The bugbear video. If I didn't, I think I made it in the bear video. Well, yeah, the barbarian. Ooh, why am I choppy? What's going on here? Gotta shake it out. Gotta shake it out. Nevi, welcome. Seems perfect to me. Let's see if I gotta get warmed up today. Oh, man. There we go. Okay. How can we make... I mean, I've always given rugby the hat. But I wonder how I can make him more of a barbarian today. He needs a big old sword. Maybe an axe? We could do a giant axe. Maybe that's why Conan was so special, because he could use a sword. Uh-huh. Yeah, the loincloth. It's just wearing like a yeah, a leather Speedo. That's kind of what I was thinking. I was going to give him like a... You're saying kobold. Give him like a... That doesn't look right. I'm not going to give him a kobold skull. Looks like a giant cod piece. That's not what we want. Rugby is a barbarian. Was there something special about Conan's sword? I can't remember. I don't know if he... Gotcha. Yeah, I think it was like a king's sword or something. Is that what it was? Like a barbarian king or something? Yeah. That sounds right, Ace. I think you're right. Oh yeah. Dong slider game. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's funny. Flash. Ah. Don't watch the Flash Gordon movie. It's terrible. But the music is great. It's kind of terrible great, though. So I don't know. Yeah. Can't go wrong with that. The hell was that, cat? Did we just get a package, or did a cat just fall down the chimney?
I think your cat nearly ate shit on the couch.
Okay. He needs big muscular arms. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, so it was like a barbarian king sword or something. Ah, okay. I didn't realize it was like a fortuitous find. I thought he was like, he knew what he was doing and he went to go get the sword. But that's cool. Conan's pretty dope. Just super short. That looks like a pick. I think it's a pickaxe at that point. When the hilt is longer than the blade, I think it's a pickaxe. Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, Nebby, Rugby doesn't show his arms, so I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Maybe he doesn't have any. You don't know. I don't want to say that Rugby just doesn't have arms, because that's Matt Mercer's character, and I think that's funny. But Rugby's just... He's always wearing his bugbear costume, so... There's no armholes. And that's the beauty of him. I'm going to give him one of those weird knives from Attack on Titan. Yeah, the giant box cutter. I'll give him the ones on the side, so he's got the little jump jets or whatever the hell they are. No, I'm kidding. How is he firing those? What are those called? Like I can't remember. There was a name for them that I thought was interesting, but. I mean, I totally played that Attack on Titan when I was little, right? Like everybody did that with the Spider-Man action figures, just like tied strings to them and flung them around the house. Is that just me? That's pretty cool. Oh, good. I have completely lost interest in that show, by the way. I just think the design is kind of interesting. Oh, jeez. Oh, gee. They all fly by science. The VMEs, got it. Okay, vertical movement. Okay. Or as I like to call them, upsies. The final season is good. The final season's good? All right, well, I don't know if I can get through all of it. Maybe I'll watch the final season. There is so much. So much. And it looks so cool. And then people scream about potatoes, and it's like, ugh. Ooh, that's an interesting. Are you listening to Hot Dog is a Sandwich podcast? Gotcha. Okay. You said hi to me? I'm sorry. Oh. Womp womp womp. Let's go check out Burning Stream. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if I can gamble in Burning. Oh. No, not yet. I haven't set that up. All right. I don't know. That's the thing. Like, Streamlabs wants me to pay them money to use all my cool stuff on YouTube, but it's like, does that work? Like, does all that stuff work on YouTube? Because if it doesn't, I'm not paying you anything. Oh, I just left Burning Stream. Now I feel bad. Oh. Okay, if Burning wants to come and draw, it is free draw day. He's welcome to stream it. We will taco each other though, which is, that's fine too. Always fun, always fun. Yeah, I'm gonna give Rugby here a big old sword. Is this a barbarian? Oh, the 7 final season. It's 6 episodes in. Just give him a big sword. Whoops. The dog wearing a bear pelt. He's just got a big, like, dog. Or a bear head on his head. Like, give him a bugbear. I don't know why I think bugbear skins are I think that it's one thing to wear, like, an animal skin, but a bugbear skin seems like it would be way scarier. Someone's wearing like, hey, man, that's creepy. That happens in a lot of movies. Hannibal, all the Hannibal movies, that's kind of the jam. Does Jason wear people's faces? I know, like, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is famous for Leatherface. That's his name. Leatherface does. It's not hard to mix those up. Yeah, the one of the later Joker iterations cuts off his own face and then starts wearing other people's faces. That's interesting. Or, no, I guess someone else cuts off his face, but then he kind of embraces that stitches it back on. Creepy stuff. Good job, DC. Alrighty. I like the slanted mouth. Is it better? Debatable. All I gotta say is Todd McFarlane does some great stuff. Yep, we're going to stop this conversation right here. This is a semantic argument, and we don't do that. This is the Star Wars argument all over again. Which is better, Sith? Every week there was a Star Wars argument. Yeah. No, it's one of those things like, oh, which is better, elves or dwarves in the Lord of the Rings series? It's like, wait, stop. Just everybody stop. This is completely objective, and it's just going to devolve into people screaming. So we'll just put a stop to that right there. I'm going to try to do a tiny Warforged here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, in other words, they're both right. That's funny. I did punch Gundren Rockseeker in the face again last night. So, there's that. Because he's just, I don't know, the way... Yeah, a little bit racist. Nothing like D&D racism to start the day, I guess. That was seething with sarcasm, by the way, for those of you who didn't. It doesn't have to be. I think it's fair to say that like a lot of the books are written with that as kind of a... there's an undertone to it. Like there's a lot of racism in the fantasy realms because there are so many different races. Not that the authors are racist, just like the world, it exists in the world, in the D&D world. So it's an easy topic to bring up in your games. And you know what better way to start contention is than saying like, oh, these elves hate these guys, and now we have a war. It's like, okay, cool. Like that's conflict. Depending on what you're doing, like the orcs are pretty. Orcs are kind of a cool race in the books. Oh, see, that's I would agree the other way. The orcs are really kind of self-sustaining, but they are usually. No, I was gonna say they are. How do I say? I'm trying to. I have a very specific example, and I'm trying to think of the way that they talked about it in the Dritz books. No. So, like, if orcs are not under the control of a warlord, they tend to just set up encampments and live peacefully by themselves. Like, they don't care. But the problem is that they're always being kind of like marauded and taken over, and then pushed into these huge war camps that just keep doing so. So orcs overall aren't inherently violent and like super aggressive, but the war chiefs that keep grabbing people up and going for are, and that's what people think all orcs are bad, because they only see these marauding forces that are kind of like taking over farmlands and stuff. So it's kind of an interesting dynamic, because Driss like became aware that like, oh crap, orcs aren't like inherently evil. Maybe we shouldn't just be slaughtering them at face value, which is something that happened in the book, because the dwarves were like, there's a bunch of orcs over here, we need to just go kill them. And then Driss is like, oh crap, maybe we shouldn't be doing this. And I like that kind of stuff. Spoon Boy, welcome. Yeah, Tiny Barbarians, Nebby. That's what we're doing today. Welcome, welcome. Is that Corvus? What was it, Corvus? Somebody. Nice. Oh, are you the one that was starting the argument with burning? Oh, did he? Sure. Yeah. Well, I've talked about this before. I don't remember where I read this, but they were saying that the public perception of goblins is that they're all thieves and they steal stuff. But in goblin society, you don't own anything, and so if something is available for use, you can use it. And so what happens is, like, goblins will go into a town and be like, oh, a shovel, great, I need to use this shovel. And they'll just take it and use it and then leave it wherever because they're done using it. And people are like, those goblins stole my shovel. Mm-hmm. Yep, and then on the opposite end... Exactly. Yep. Right. What I said is the opposite of it is that the goblins think all humans or the tall folk are all greedy because they try to hoard things that they don't need to use, and I think it's really funny. That being said, though, they are drawn to shiny objects, so maybe there's just no inherent value to them in gold except that it's shiny, and so they don't realize that it has, like maybe a goblin wouldn't actually ever try to buy anything. So they're just like, I have all this gold because it's pretty. You're welcome. Goblins' tin coins. That's funny. They're just running around with bottle caps. Gotcha. That's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah. So there are definitely, absolutely greedy goblins, and there are definitely.
For the shovel, I will only give you half of my chicken.
Violent orcs. Yeah. I don't like the Warcraft goblins, to be totally honest. Like, I really like Ferengi from from Star Trek. Yeah. Buyer beware. I think they're really funny. Dark Alliance? Dark and Light. Is that... I'm thinking of Black and White. I have not played Dark and Light. What is that? Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like that would suck if you like lost an encounter and instead of being able to like load your save game, you just wake up with 1 hit point from unconsciousness and get attacked by wolves. It's like, come on. I suppose that's more realistic, but at the same time, like, that's not fun. What if you lose twice? What? Manticores eat armor? What? Find me that. I want to know this. I need this information in my brain. This Discord is very chaotic. So, like... That's bizarre. That is bizarre. I want to hear this because, like, I think that would be a really cool character of a Manticore that's just like sneaks in and like thinks you're gonna get murdered by one, and he just steals your armor, runs away, and you're like, what? Why did that Manticore just eat my plate mail? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. We're devolving into argument here. I want to know this. If someone can find this, I want to read about this because this sounds amazing. Because there are definitely like rust monsters want to eat people's armor. Metal? Let me eat that metal right off your body. It's like, ah! Yeah. There's a gold-eating badger. I do know about that one. And then there's the dragons that embed gold in their bodies, which is interesting. Like, is that how the gold dragons work? Are they encrusted with gold, or do they actually absorb the gold? Can't remember how that works. Yeah, there is a dragon that I think they just like burrow in so much treasure that it starts to stick to them, and then they have armor or gold armor because it's just kind of stuck to their body. Yeah, sort of. My scales are like iron. I may have made that up. I hate it when that happens. Maybe that's... I mean, yeah, but why? That's what I want to know. That's why I'm so interested. Because it's just like, at a certain point, what's the Manticore going to do with the metal? Is this some... Ace, why aren't you drawing today? Fair enough. That's good. Is this some weird, like, is there a, like, an anime that you watched? Is that what's going on here, where the Manticore was an armor stealer? Is this from, like, when I got reincarnated as a slime or something? I probably won't watch that. I'll probably just not watch that one. Well, now I've heard it, so now I really don't have to watch it again, so that's fine. The Monster Manual on D&D Beyond says nothing about manticores eating metal. Well, poop. I want to find out. I want to find out where these manticores eat metal because that sounds fun. Maybe maybe there's a metal manticore in one of the monster manuals. There might be. Because there's also lions, dire lions, lemurs, sphinxes, and chimeras. Any one of those could have something to do with those. Yeah. Dragon lions. I wonder if manticore venom can dissolve armor. That sounds like something that might. Now I want to draw. Now I want to draw a manticore. Let's do this. I think I... Alright, there we go. That's that. I'm going to draw Manticore now. Manticore sounds like a super fun thing to draw. Do Manticores in D&D not have a stinger? Well, I can't watch a video on stream, so I'll check it out later. What the poop? Teeth of a great white shark. Combat. So here's the weird thing. All of the pictures of D&D on throughout the series, like 1st to 5th edition, depict the Manticore with like barbed spiked tail, like just lots of spikes. But if you read the combat section of the description, it says often these Manticores will have tails that are very similar in appearance to a scorpion stinger, if they have lethal or parasitic venom. So apparently it's like a variant. They can have the barbs or they can have scorpion tails. Oh no. Boo! Just to point out, Critical Role killed one of those. Anywho. Manticore! Yep. Not to mention they were kind of getting their friends are being fed to it. So I don't know. Yeah. 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 Comes back for revenge. Sounds about right. Manticores are pretty smart, aren't they? I'm pretty sure they're pretty smart. Stat blocks. All right. There you go. I eat your face. I was going to draw a Manticore, but I think I'm drawing a Bugbear. Maybe I'll draw a Manta Bugbear. Yeah. A Bugticore. Yeah, I don't know how you... Bugticore? There you go. Anyone able to draw a Warforged soldier with a light straw farmer? I just drew that, Matt. I guess you missed it. Here you go. Ta-da! Little piece of straw in his mouth. Okay, hold on. I missed drawing that on Wednesday, so I wanted to make sure I drew it today. I'm sorry you missed me drawing it. Look good. Farmers and Yada. Overwatch robot, good design. Don't shame my Zenyatta. I don't like the eyes anymore. But that's what I did. I drew him like, oh, that looks like Zenyatta. And then I'm just like, whatever. And then you called it out, and it's like, fair enough. If someone else thinks it looks like Zenyatta, we got to do something different. No, you're... Wait, what? That's crazy. I've been waiting for that. Yeah, Matt, you put it in the general chat, I think. That's why I did it. I read the text chat, people. I see things. Could you put, like, little circle eyes on him? Sometimes. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do. I do my best. All right, so I gotta move on. I'm gonna move on to this Manticore Bugbear. Oh, come on. I was gonna say Bugticore, but then that makes me think of like unicorn for some reason. A Bugticorn. Right, welcome humans. You say welcome humans, but then you put a dinosaur. I don't know if that's threatening. Or if hello human dinosaurs. I dig it. Welcome. Thank you for the tip. I do appreciate that. I'm gonna do some push-ups today. I'm a Mantis Bear? Yeah, we could do one of those. That's creepy as hell. 20. Okay. Where's the cat?
Yours is on the couch.
What?
Your cat is on the couch.
Oh, where's your cat? I was making sure the cat came on today, but there's no cat.
He's outside.
Cat cam! Plugging all the stuff in. Okay, let's hide this. Let's put that over there. Hook all this stuff up. Sorry, I got distracted. I did push-ups, and then I realized that the camera wasn't plugged in and stuff. What the actual... What's happening? Oh boy. Nope, no cat cam today apparently.
Goodbye.
Are you alright there, Sierra? Oh, well then. Hello, overgrown dwarves. I gotta do 20 more. Yep, I already did 20, so I'll do 20 more. Here we go.
You hungry?
6, 13, 14, 20. Doesn't that make it a sphinx? Thank you, Brian, by the way. Didn't I literally just say that? Did no one hear me? Okay. Brian, we're doing the zine. Sierra wanted me to tell you. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yesterday we worked on the zine a little bit, so that was fun. So, yeah, Corvus ambushed me with Skull. Oh, was it Service? It was Service. You're right. You're right. You're right. I do speak falsive. Whoa. Okay. We're going to pause it again. Everyone calm down. We don't need to yell. All right. We're not going to draw any more Manticores. Jiminy Christmas. Yeah, tiny barbarians. Let's get back on topic. I'm going to draw... Yeah, I've drawn a leprechaun barbarian. I did see that. It was pretty funny. Looks like horse rugby is what it looks like. No, that was really good, Ace. It's good. A good goof. What kind of hair would a goblin barbarian have? Could do a mohawk. It's gonna be like 5 braids. Oh, that giant eraser's too big. Too big. It's up to you. I don't know what a kuato is, apparently. Oh, okay. Gotcha. There is aquatic goblins, mergoblins. Those exist. Is that what they're called? Let's do some of these. Let's do this. I'm going to give this goblin like the biggest axe that I can draw. That is crooked. Don't want a crooked axe. Nobody wants a crooked axe. Yeah, there you go. There's monkey goblins. Goblins are hyper adaptive. It's really cool. There's a pretty cool guy on YouTube named Rookzer0 that did a video on goblins. You guys should check that out. It's pretty great. Beard? The goblin needs a beard? Is that what you're arguing for? What if he's just got like a neck beard? Just like... That's a good one, too. Someone ban Druid. You asked for hair should they have. Yeah, Jonas has been drawing and stuff. See if I can make this big fluffy beard on the goblin. You know what I think though? If there was a goblin who had a big old beard, I think he would just kind of use that beard to make all his clothes, like Bayonetta style. That is what I just drew. Is it a goblin? That's funny. All right, let's make a conceited effort. Doesn't sound right. Let's try to not talk over each other. Right. Let's aim for that. Yep, asserted effort. Thank you. Concerted. Thank you. Is that right? That sounds right. That sounded like a wild Lars. So. Okay. There's only two people I trust with correct grammar. It's Sierra and Lars. Oh no. Thank you. I don't know if Rook is so much there to save the world, but just to protect the world from dumb stuff. Well, but that's assuming that I think they're bad guys. Like, they could just be regular tieflings doing a job. I think Rook has been very adamant about giving everybody a chance, and then when they screw that chance up, they get pelted in the face. Yeah, oh, absolutely. Absolutely, it's a redemption belt. Okay, there's my goblin. Peaceful. Yeah, no, I've been having a lot of fun with that character. Let's do... I don't know what kind of ears. I think I might do... I like the rugby ears. I might just do rugby ears again. Just like big old flop ears. Yep, I did it. Should I do the like the undercut tattoo on the head? That might be good. You know, that Viking thing that everyone does now. Because they did it in that one show. Was it just called Vikings? I don't actually know the show. They basically I get a lot of my design aspect stuff from Pinterest. So like if you type in Viking tattoos or like Norse anything, the same picture of the guy from that show pops up every single time. Like it's just ubiquitous now with the with that design scheme. And so I could have given him the bun, I guess, and then it would have been the full set, but the man bun. Okay, we're going to make this really burly goblin here. Yep. Buff goblin. Yep, sit on him. Well, he shouldn't have stolen the chair. Rub his nose in it. Rub his nose in the chair. I don't know how dogs work. Don't know how dogs work. Let's do this. speaking of Viking stuff, the new Magic the Gathering set is all Norse based, right? I saw the squirrel. Yeah, I saw that the squirrel that runs up and down the world tree has like a metal claw for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Yeah. Yeah. It's so weird. It's like such a strange design. I'm not sure where that came from. But man, I always screw up this cross, like the weave. I want to get way better at that, but I'm just not good at it. Like every single piece has to go over and then under something or curve. I love it. I love this design scheme. See, this should go over. Takes so much time. Why am I putting this much design into a goblin barbarian axe? That's the real question. What am I doing? That is true. It's good practice. But see, that should go over too. But that's under. So that should. Blah blah blah. Over, under, over, under, over, under. It's a weave. It's a weave. That's all it is. This one should go over the top. And then this one would curve. This one should curve. And then there's a piece here. That'll go over and that'll go under. All right, we're getting somewhere, which is good. And then it does this, because I don't want to draw the rest of it. Actually, that would go over. Dang it, now I am drawing the rest of it. Does. I'm really excited for the giant troll. I'm really excited for that one. That one's going to be awesome. I'm going to link that one there so it goes backwards. And then this one will come up here. And do the same. Yeah, the old growth troll. It's such a good picture. You can actually buy prints of that from the artist's website. I almost did. I almost bought one of those. Such a good picture. I think that's a Jesper. Oh, I don't know how to say his last name. Jesper Eswing? Esling? Could be Aisling. He does a lot of really, really cool magic cards. I think he does a lot of like the Jace, the Mind Sculpture cards. Super good. Super good work. Yeah, I think it is a J. Looks good. It's a good Manticore. I'm probably gonna auto fold anytime somebody plays it to Bolt. I got pretty good at that in the online version. Oh yeah, I think quite a few. Okay. You got to give him the tattoos. Yeah, he needs more muscles and he needs tattoos. Yep, he needs a... You said Conan's skirt. That's funny. I like it. I think I'll refer to loincloths as skirts from now on. This is my junk skirt. I think he has a. He's got one of. He's got. There have been a few things where he's got like the just the wrap, like the pelt wrap. I think is that what you're talking about? Looks kind of like this. And then Hercules, which is why I was confused them, has the actual lion head. He's got just massive thighs and little tiny legs.
Is that called the Nemean lion? The lion had a name.
Yeah, it was an actual lion. What would you call it? I think Ace is right. The wrap. I always call it just a wrap. But I guess this really is a skirt, isn't it? It's just a leather, like a kilt skirt. Yeah, I think that's a legit way to say it. I wonder if there's an actual term for that. Yeah. I just always draw it as a wrap. It's just like, it's like a rug. All right, here's my beard burying. Did I spell beard? Goblin. We're going to erase all the words that overlap. So now it's a Gabarian. Gabarian? It's a Gabarian. This is Screamo Barbarian. That sounds pretty good. What is that called? Is that a Scald? Is a Scald a barbarian? A barbarian? But it's a
hybrid class.
Yeah. It's a bard that whips people into a rage with their with their songs. I dig it.
The barbarian bard hybrid.
Yeah. That would be really funny if your pixie was a skull. Flying around. Whoa. What musical instrument do you play?
I imagine a barbarian pixie to just like be dressed up as David Bowie.
That could be a good one too, yeah. David Bowie pixie. The pixie's just wearing like a big bumblebee costume. It's like really black eyeliner. They call me the Death Bee.
They call me the Murder Hornet.
Murder Hornet. It's a band name. The Killer Bees. They are their own thing. They are fae. They're holy fae, but like in human lore, they are a type of goblin because all goblins are types of fae creatures. Yeah. I mean, they're garden gnomes, is what they are. I don't see the difference. Yep. I'm playing one in a Pathfinder campaign. Pretty good. I might die today. We'll find out.
He hasn't fallen in lava yet.
I did fall in lava twice. That's okay. I guess I didn't quite fall in, did I? Kind of. Almost. Yep. Have we fought those? Did we finish those? That's right, fire resistance. That's where the sweetness is.
That is not true.
No.
We are down. Correct.
Yep. I don't think anybody's eaten one except for me and Quay. Oh, there you go.
Where did you get it from? You stole it.
I vaguely remember that. I vaguely remember that happening. We can go back. Check the tape. Someone check the tape. Doing all right, Jonas? Well, that was non-committal. It's D&D day. Yeah, we do. Oh, did we cancel it?
We're trying to reschedule.
Oh, that's right. Yep. Yep, we talked about that. I remember now. My brain's no good. I do want to play. It's fun. Yeah, we're totally playing. Oh no, what am I gonna do? I'm excited. I'm excited to DM my Pathfinder game. I haven't DM'd it in a while. We got a lot of stuff going on. We got. I want to start the blue team, which might start next week, maybe. The red team's going next week. It's a secret. No one will know because I don't know yet. I'm recruiting. I'm recruiting people. Actually, I've already invited everybody. I just have to wait and see if we can make a schedule work. So I'm just trying to figure that out. It's fun. I mean, yeah. At one point during the last summer, I played D&D for like 16 hours straight because I had to do like 3 different games. Yeah, it was weird. And then yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds rough. There's definitely a limit. There's definitely a limit for me. we had an opportunity before all the COVID stuff started where we got a bunch of our friends together and played D&D. We ended up playing D&D for, what was it, like 14 hours? Like in one day we woke up and we played until like 4 a.m. the next day. We were like, oh no, what have we done? It was Pathfinder, man. It was a big fight. We had like a 6-hour combat. It was pretty good. It was a lot of fun. A couple people died.
Fought the moon demons.
Yep. Went to the moon, fought the moon demons.
Went to the nega moon.
No, they did not look like rabbits. Technically, they just made them look like drow. Drow tieflings. Yeah, but like... I guess I made them pale tieflings. I wanted them to be like anti-drow looking with horns. I thought that would be kind of fun. Just tieflings. Yep. I have to set up the next part of that campaign here pretty soon. Oops. Which I'm excited for. I hope my players are excited for. Nice. A buff frog, if you will. How did I not put that together? Battletoad, yeah. Don't worry about it. I got Battletoads. There's just a lot of... Oh god, that means you haven't played Battletoads. Because it's one of the hardest games in existence. And why wouldn't you? Game's great. I've done both. I don't see. No, Battletoads is fun. Like old school beat 'em up. Super good. Oh yeah, Metal Slug's good. Bullet Hell. That was one of the first side-scrolling bullet hells, I think. Yeah, Golden Axe is good. Battletoads and Double Dragons, man. I'm dating myself by talking about original NES games and arcade cabinets. Dude, I am. Oh yeah, the art is amazing, but I'm like, yeah, I have not been happy with the last few sets of Magic the Gathering because Wizards of the Coast. Yep. People aren't buying our World of Warcraft card game, so we just started selling Magic the Gathering cards. No, they've been screwing the pooch a little bit, and I don't like it. Well, you don't like The Walking Dead and the Magic the Gathering? Yeah, right? Or Godzilla? I was actually kind of excited for Godzilla, and King Kong, but like, and they did it, and it was just like, oh, that's it? Okay, cool, great. So, I'm not gonna make a Godzilla deck. Burning, welcome. Are you still streaming? Dang, I was gonna say. Go check out Burning Palace. Wait, is that what your Twitch is? I think your Twitch channel is Burning Palace, right? And Simply George's. George didn't want to come draw with us today because he's working on somebody's commission who may or may not be in the chat right now. I don't know if they are, but that's okay. I think that's a legit reason not to come to the free draw. It's pretty good, yeah. Yeah, he's got a really good style for going from sketch to paint. I might have to start watching his backlog streams to figure out how he does that. Because I generally, when I do my line art, I do my line art and then the painting is actually separate from it. Like I don't really integrate them at all until the very, very last step, and I touch it up. But he just like seamlessly slams them together, and I love it. Well, I say that. I love watching it, but I don't know if I would like to do it that way. Like, I really, really like my line art. I don't like to get rid of it. Yeah, it's definitely a different style. So there's two things I could do here, and if Bri was here, he would agree with what I'm about to do, but I'm going to make this a tooth fairy. I could. Should be wielding a pair of pliers, but... Okay. I wasn't going either of those places, but that's fine. Pathfinder Tooth Fairies. They have pliers. Yeah, we're not talking about this. We've been through this. Corvus, is that a Yeti or is that from? Okay, nice. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of frost giants in the new set. I was really excited for that. And then Tybalt showed up again. I was like, God damn it, stupid Magic the Gathering. Just broken ass cards. Yeah, they're doing some weird color swapping. So you know how the mana system works in Magic the Gathering? Yes, it's just like Hearthstone. Like you have to have so much mana to play a card. Yeah. Okay. So there are cards in the game that cost 12 mana, like a lot. It's like if you play this, you win the game. And there's a bunch of cards in the new set that basically let you like turn 3, play those cards for free. And it's just like, don't do that. Yeah, it's just like, hey, what if I win? It's like, okay, cool, new game, I guess. Oh, I win again. It's like, I'm good. I'm good. Like, thanks for playing. You win, I guess. So I'm not into the like hyper scale of Magic the Gathering anymore. Yeah, power creep. Yep. That's kind of the problem. Except they're making new cards that like ramp the power creep up, and it's like, like. See, you know this problem you had last time where you had to ban a bunch of cards? Maybe stop doing that. And they're like, what if we just double down and do it more? It's like, okay. Okay, Magic. From what I'm getting is basically they develop the cards really far in advance. And so they basically build blocks of these things, and then they discover that they're broken. And they're like, well, we already made 3 years worth of cards doing that, so oops. And so Magic's just going to suck for a little while until they kind of refocus, I think. Yeah, they need to playtest more is what they need to do. They need to playtest more. They need to talk about stuff, but they're just so gung-ho on. They're just like, we just got to get off the new set. Here's the new set. Here's the new set. And people see it, and they're just like, whoa, what are you doing? And they're like, Walking Dead. What's the wish in one hand, spit in the other? Yep. I always want to say wish in one hand and shit in the other, and I'm like, that's not a saying. Like, that's not what a saying goes. Maybe it should be though. Is that a saying too? Is that? Gotcha. Just get these giant pliers. I guess they're not giant pliers. They're regular sized pliers. Yes. I stand by that. Anybody that has one gold earring, probably legitimately call him a pirate. That's fine. That's totally fine. Okay. If you're friends, yeah, see, that's a good way to do it. if your friends call you a pirate and that's as far as it goes, those are fine people. If your friends call you a pirate and then throw you into the ocean because of that, probably get new friends. That's next time you get thrown in the ocean, be like, hey, you guys aren't my friends anymore. Well, we're just calling you a pirate by violently throwing you into the ocean. Yeah, those are bad friends. Those are bad friends. That's yeah. I don't get that. I don't think everybody says that. I don't know this guy. That's good. I had a friend when I was really, really young, like my neighbor. It was a neighbor kid that I played with sometimes, and I didn't really like him. I could just he was my neighbor, and I was there, and we would play. And then 10 years later, we met somewhere that our parents were like, "Oh, hey, look, it's this guy. Yeah, you two were best friends when you were little." And we both looked at each other, and we were just like, "Great," and we walked away. And our parents were like, "What's going on? You guys were so close." I'm like, "No, we weren't. We hated each other. We were only hanging out because that we were literally the only two kids that existed in that neighborhood." Yeah, I had neighbors, man. Yep, no, I definitely know that too as well. But let's do some of this. I think that's pretty good. Did you start barking at him? Just taking your... Hey, stop it! You sit on him. I had way too many cousins, so I did not have many friends. Yeah, I just got beat up a lot. Oh, good for you guys. Where'd the cat go? Still not here? No. What time is it? Is it noon yet? Not yet. All right, I gotta draw one more thing.
I think he's mad at me. Doesn't want to sit with me.
Oh yeah, all the time. That's pretty awesome. I had an older sister I still have an older sister.
He took
Let me
it
finish
no
that sentence.
problem.
My older sister and I would just beat the living crap out of each other with like wooden sticks and stuff. So yeah, that was what a lot of my childhood was. I had an older sister who would hit me with stuff. Was where I was going, but I stopped the sentence too fast. So yeah, so yeah, we made lots of wooden weapons and stuff, and just went to town. I got pretty good at it. I still like doing a little woodwork and stuff. Yeah. Did anybody ever? Yeah, I was a tooth fairy, Debbie. Did anybody else ever have a cornfield fight? So after you like cut down all the corn and you harvest all the corn, there's a whole bunch of like just the ends of stalks like sticking out of the ground, and they dry and break up. And so yeah, what you could do is you could just run out there and just rip one out of the ground, and then you have this like makeshift club. And then you would just fight with them until it broke, and then you would just rip another one out of the ground. So it was just like a dirt clod war, but with breakable sticks. It was pretty great. That was really fun. Oh yeah. No, I got like I said, I got the crap kicked out of me a lot. So it was fun. Gonna do some of this. I feel like I haven't drawn enough robots recently. I don't know what to draw anymore. What do you think about this? I kind of want to draw that Yeti. Why you should play a Yeti? Why you shouldn't play a Yeti? Because unless you're in the mountains, it's probably going to be too hot. Just gotta work. Well, gotta watch out for the heat and the dingleberries. That's the downside of the Yeti. No, I don't like fire. I've made like a teddy bear Yeti. See you later. Have a good day. Grog was pretty dumb. Like this, let's just. Yep. I hope you're talking about tea. I don't know what that is. Oh. Druid, what did I buy? Kefir, okay. I bought some of that. And sure. And I liked some of it. I got 2 different kinds, and one of them I didn't like, and it was sitting in my fridge here, and I grabbed it this morning. I'm like, I'd better throw this out. I've had it for like 3 weeks, and I looked at it, and it's like, good until March. And I was like, oh,
It's
okay. So now it's just still sitting in my fridge.
Its lactobacterial cycle.
So, yeah, I totally forgot about, like, the weird longevity of things. So I hope so. I mean, I'm going to try to make some ranch dressing out of it and see how that goes. I think so. Yeah. I got some blueberry stuff, and that was really good. So I'll probably keep getting that. Gotcha. I don't think that you like that stuff. I think you're just lazy. I think you don't want to like have to cook.
I think that Americans are too used to sweet stuff, and we can't handle anything except a sugar overload.
You're clumping in like the fact that you like these things, meaning that you can't like other stuff or that other people don't. Because I also like sauerkraut. Sauerkraut's amazing, but yeah, different things. You can like different things, man. That's totally fine. It's not weird at all. You started saying I'm weird because I like these things, and I'm like, it's not weird. It's just different things. It's not. It's really not.
Enough people like them that they can make a profitable business selling them.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Enough people buy them. I like sauerkraut, but I really like sauerkraut with potatoes and carrots and sausage. So good. Beef broth. You know, I don't think I've ever had blood sausage. They don't really sell a lot of blood stuff here in the States. I'd have to go to a butcher, yeah. I will not eat liver. I will not eat liver because I worked for a toxicologist for a long time, and he's turned me off from eating liver. Debatable. It depends on how old the creature was. It depends on what the creature ate. It depends on the environment, and it like all of those factors are just, unless you're raising your own animals, I will never buy a liver from the store and eat it. Period. Will not do that. Yeah, I mean, just the liver is the sponge of the body. So every nope.
The spleen is where
Spleen is a filter, and then the liver goes, gimme.
the spleen is one of the immune system's filters, so it just watches things, and so like if you get an infection, that's where all your T cells go to expand.
But let's say you eat a bunch of toxic shit in plants that's not harmful to cows, and then people eat it. It makes you sick. Or maybe your farm was just a little too close to an industrial complex, and you get a shit ton of lead in your livers. A lot, yeah. Especially with in the U.S., there's a lot of weird shenanigans with the EPA getting shut down 4 years ago. But it's not something you can test without testing every liver that comes through, and so it's like I'm not gonna risk that. So I don't eat liver. But if you live on a farm and you know that your soil's clean, the food you're giving your animals is clean, yeah, there's probably nothing wrong with eating liver. Yeah. So. I mean, yeah, it's not like it's not insidious, right? Like I don't think farmers are out there like shoveling lead into their cows. But it's just, it's negligence unless you have like that one-to-one relationship with like, oh yeah, no, these cows are healthy. I know where they're eating. I know what they're eating. I know what I'm feeding them. I don't trust, Winco brand cow liver. Like I barely trust Winco brand ground beef. It's like, maybe not. It's the same argument with like pâtés and stuff. Like people want to have beef tartare. It's like, did you go to a farm and get that, or did you get it from a grocery? Do you know how many people touched that before you decided to just stick it in your mouth without washing it? Because that's great. Yeah, no, it's just liver specifically is one of those things that it's designed to pull bad things out of your body. I don't want to put that in my body, so that just seems like a bad idea to me. That's fair. Pasteurized. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, there's something really good about like good local foods and farm. Like all the beef I ate as a kid came from my family's farms. So like when I went to college, yeah, no, that was the lucky part about my childhood was like my family was just huge farmer family, so I had access to all that kind of stuff, and like I know what it's like to eat fresh apples from an orchard, and I know what it's like to go make stuff from huckleberries that you go pick yourself, and all that stuff was great. It was good to know, but at the same time, yeah, and I kind of I miss it. I miss some of it, but at the same time, I like not having to worry about that kind of stuff and not having to wake up really early. So it's not something I had to do a lot as a kid. I only did it like in the summers when I went and lived with my grandparents for like a week. It's a lot of work. And so if you can find local farmers that do that, and I love when I lived in Idaho, the restaurants I worked for always made sure that they were going to the farms, and we could go to the farms with them and check that stuff out. And I really appreciate that stuff. Farm fresh eggs are amazing. Yeah, local milk is good. And it's not something that's going away. It's just something that I think a lot of people don't realize is out there. Like you can usually drive 20, 30 miles, and those exist. So, yep. A lot of my cousins still do it. So, good on them. I'm glad they're there. I wouldn't mind having my own farm, but like I said, it's a lot of work. It wouldn't be something I think I could do as a job, which is the sad part, right? Like it's hard to support yourself that way. Yeah. Hell, the story I just told about fighting in a cornfield, that field doesn't exist anymore. That's houses now. I know for a fact that got sold. I got sold and turned into subdivisions like 10 years ago. If I started making like, butt ton of money on YouTube, I think I might want to move back to Idaho, somewhere remote, start growing trees. Just a farm. Yeah.
Where the internet's so bad you can't live stream.
Well, I have to make enough money on YouTube to like run Google Fiber all the way to the house. That's the limiting factor, right? So you have to be able to. Mm-hmm. Remotely, yeah.
My employer had a whole discussion about please do not move to Montana because if enough of you do that, we're going to have to figure out how to do state taxes across so many states that we're going to have to reevaluate. Is it fair to pay you Seattle wages if you're living in Montana? And we just don't want to even look at that.
It's a thing. Yeah. On that note, like, share, subscribe, all the videos. Comment on every single video. I need to get those metrics up so I can move back to Idaho. So, yeah, I want you to comment on every single video I have. That's exactly what I want. That makes YouTube think that people like my videos more, which I hope is the case. Well, yeah, it doesn't look at positive or negative. It just looks at interactions. And that's the problem with thumbnails, and that's why everybody's freaking face is on the thumbnails. Because the algorithm is specifically looking for things that are clickable. It's like, oh yeah, people are dumb. They'll click on that. It's like, oh man. Oh! I hate that. Yeah, probably. Yep, it is effective. I click on it. I click on it all the time. All the time. It's like, oh, I'll click on that. It's like, and then if it's not, this usually my thing is like, I will forgive a clickbaity title or a clickbaity name, but not both. If I see both of them, it's just like, I don't know what that video is about, moving on. And then if I click on something and they don't instantly start telling me what's going on, I leave. It's just like I'm out. I'm not gonna waste my time here. So yeah. So I try really hard to just not do that stuff. So in my videos, that's why I always just like, here's what the video is about within the first 15 seconds, and we're gonna go from there. And I hope I can keep doing that. But I'm hoping I can. I'm thinking about redoing some of the thumbnails to try to make them a little closer to something the algorithm will like. Like the algorithm likes this. Like it likes faces. The algorithm likes high contrasting colors. The algorithm likes no text. So, whereas right now my thumbnails are all basically like, and then like a thing, right? That's my current thumbnail. I'm thinking about rearranging them so that it's literally just like a face and then bugbears. And that's it. It's way simpler and different, but I think that might be better. So if you see this, the thumbnails change, let me know what you think. Like, give me a comment. Say like, "Hey, this thumbnail sucks." Like, I wouldn't have clicked on this, or I've already watched this video and I like the old one. Yeah, let me know. Just because I think I might start doing that here in the next week or so. Just really start like digging through some of my old thumbnails and just updating them. So let me know how that goes. I might do that today, actually. I might start doing some of the... maybe I don't want the undercut for this one. I think I'm going to do just an actual hairline. I have so many characters in D&D I want to play that I've been like itching to try out. Probably do. Why can't I draw this hand? What's going on here? I'm the exact opposite. I'm the exact opposite. Like Lars said, it took a year to figure out what the character was doing. It's probably because that's how I did it too. It took me a year to figure out what the character was doing. I don't know. Like I generally have ideas of like, what is this character's main objective? Like, what do I want to do with this character? And then I'll try to do that. And see how they grow. I should have played Rook as a paladin, though. I definitely should have played Rook as a paladin. Class-wise. Because I've been playing him like a paladin, like a redemption paladin, but he's been an Eldritch Knight because it fits the. I think it fits the class a little better. What I was trying to do with it.
I think when we started, it was just you and I picking two characters that we could test dungeons on for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, does this dungeon work? Well, here's two bodies to throw in it.
See what a Dragoon and a Cleric can do in this situation. Yeah! Mechanics! Really should have thought that character out a little better. I don't know what you're trying to say. Gotcha. Okay. Nice. I need to. I'd like to sleight of hand my what the hell is it called? Lay on hands. That's a good idea. Yeah, making fake potions. Like, here, drink this, and they just lay on hands, people.
My potions aren't very good, but they're very accurate. How much are you down?
I don't sell feuds.
Get up to 100 HP. I didn't think the Pathfinder version or the 5e version could.
It does. It goes up. Yeah. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I thought that the 5e one, and correct me if I'm wrong, I thought that you could deal out, like, you have a pool of X amount of points to put out in lay on hands, and you pull from the pool, you don't roll dice.
Yeah. Yep. There's just things for that. And I think that's a good way to do it. Yeah, it's just restricted version of it, which is good. I think it's a cool way to do that. Ooh, wow, I really bent this body wrong. Hold on. Pathfinder has a weird system for that because, like, touch spells don't discharge. And I think that's kind of the thing. Like, so you cast... With a lot of spells, you try to cast them and they fizzle. But with touch spells, I think the better way to do it is you cast it, and then it's primed and ready to go. And so with Smite, it's the same thing, but it used to be the same thing where you cast it and it was gone. It's like, no, why isn't it still primed like everything else? And I think D&D fixed that by saying once you hit, you can then pump the power into it. And I like that. I really like that kind of reactionary thing. And I think I would allow people to, like if you cast a heal spell, I would let you preemptively cast a heal spell, and then the next creature you touch would get it. I think that would kind of fix a lot of combat issues, because like I can't get to you in time. I'm gonna cast heal. If you can get to me, I can heal you as my reaction. Like I would allow that. I think that kind of stuff is fun. Yeah, I mean that's totally fine to me. Yeah, I think that's a good ready to action. It's like I'm gonna start my heal spell and wait for them to get close to me. But then, like, you know, if anything else happens, if you get hit, you have to make concentration checks. If you decide to do something else, or they don't come up and get the heal, then maybe the spell fizzles, or maybe you just have it primed and like, crap, I can't touch anybody because I'm going to heal them unless you want to drop the spell. Yeah. So I think there's a lot of different things you can do with it. I just think Magic can be really flexible. Yep. I need healing. Heal me. I need to listen to the supercut of Genji screaming for healing. Let me see if I can find that. I need healing. I need healing. I need healing. That's bad mean. All right. I think I'm gonna call it there for the day. Thanks everybody for hanging out. It was a fun group draw today. Thanks everybody for who participated. Yeah. Good week, everybody. Next week I will most likely be at work for a few of the days. I don't know exactly which ones, so the streams will probably be a little later than normal next week. Most likely, probably after 3 o'clock, maybe around dinner time. So. We'll have to figure that out. Moving forward, we'll see what happens with that. And, yeah, new videos, new fun stuff. We talked about the zine yesterday. The zine will be hopefully getting kickstarted next month. for Zine Quest, if that exists. If not, we'll just do it ourselves. Do whatever. So if you're interested in that, we're thinking about making a fun little, like a job board for D&D games, which I think would be really cool. We'll keep moving on with that. That will be through the Artist Arcana, so we might have some new Artist Arcana videos coming out. I'm not sure about that, but we'll figure that out. I don't have much else. Patreon rewards will be going out hopefully on Monday. If you want to be a bugbear and get some sweet stickers and stuff, do that by tomorrow or Sunday. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay happy, stay healthy, keep your dice on the table, and we will see you next week. Bye, everybody. And then the outro plays, which I still don't have an outro, but whatever. Bye.